Beale's Metro Jail is still swinging. An arrest this weekend captured our attention when we discovered that the suspect was released only 3 hours later. Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials has been digging for answers. She's in our newsroom to tell us what happened here. Renee?
Well, Bob, we were surprised to see Quentin Jackson's name on the jail docket this weekend. That's because we thought Jackson was in prison. We reported that he received a 10-year prison sentence in October of 2011. So we wanted to know, why was he out so soon? And as it turns out, he never served any prison time. He was given probation instead. So there is no question that something went wrong to let Jackson get back out on the streets. When Quentin Jackson was sentenced to 10 years for unemployment benefits fraud, it appeared he was headed for a long prison stay. But District Attorney Ashley Rich told me today Jackson didn't go to prison. He received 3 years probation. But police say Jackson got himself arrested again this weekend. It stems from a traffic violation.
Mr. Jackson actually refused to pull over at first, and a short pursuit actually took place as Mr. Jackson was throwing items out of his car window. He finally actually did pull over, and as the officer was attempting to take him into custody, Mr. Jackson became uncooperative. So he actually had to be forcefully put into his handcuffs.
Jackson is now facing 5 new charges, including reckless endangerment, resisting arrest, and marijuana possession. Despite the new charges and the previous prison sentence, Jackson walked out of Metro Jail just 3 hours after his arrest. Police say it's not their fault.
At the time, you know, we checked for warrants and that kind of thing, but he was taken to Metro for the charges stemming from not pulling over for police.
And no idea how he could get out in like just a few hours, though.
Once they're taken to Metro, they're out of our custody.
Now, as I mentioned, I also talked to District Attorney Ashley Rich. She says Jackson should not have been released on bond. She says Jackson's parole officer has been contacted by her office, and according to Rich, the probation officer has been instructed to issue a warrant for Jackson and pick him up. In the newsroom, I'm Renee Dials for Fox 10 News.
Thanks, Renee. Alabama state troopers say a vehicle crash today left one person dead and 2 others injured.